Bisco version 13 allows to perform batch calculations for multiple Bisco project files, and also process multiple DXF files to run batch calculations. The first part of this tutorial goes through the functions to perform batch calculations of existing Bisco projects. The second part of this tutorial takes it one step further and explains how to batch run a set of DXF files, which will consecutively load the DXF file, runs and report the calculations according to the selected standards. You can download the corresponding files related to this exercise from the link mentioned in the comments. From the File menu, choose Batch Processing. In the Batch Processing dialog box, you can select the Bisco files to handle, and which actions to execute. Click on Add to select multiple Bisco project files. You can select one or more Bisco files from the same data file folder by holding the Control key, or Shift key to select more than one file. You can do this multiple times to select files in different directories. Note that each Bisco file must have its corresponding bitmap in .bmp format saved in the same file directory. If Recalculate is checked, the thermal calculations are performed, as done with the function calculate system. The calculation results are saved in SOL, FLX, and FLW files. We choose Recalculate as we have not performed the calculations for the Bisco project files yet. The Retriangulate option is enabled only if Recalculate is checked. This forces triangulation even if it's already available in the Bisco project file. The triangulation mesh is stored in a separate file in the same folder with the extension TRI. We choose to generate the triangulation mesh in the example here. If you are certain that all the project files have the triangulation file already, then you can leave the Retriangulate option unselected. Generate Word Report option creates all report files as illustrated in the previous tutorial with the function makeReport. For this case, we choose to generate a PDF report. This option creates all report files as with the function makePDFReport. For each Bisco project file, it uses the settings as if the PDF has been made manually before, otherwise, it uses the default settings. Lastly, using the option Generate PDF Summary Report, performs the same function as the function makePDFReport and selecting the option Summary Report. In the previous tutorial we discussed the settings and options available in the makePDFReport dialog. If a solution file is not yet available, checking the Generate Word Report or Generate PDF Report will automatically trigger the calculation and retriangulation. A word of caution, all the generated files using batch processing will overwrite existing files with the same name without warning. Now we click on OK to run the batch processing. Then you see each Bisco project being automatically calculated one after another. Calculation time depends on the complexity and number of analysis nodes. Once calculations are completed, you can visualize the auto-generated PDF report. Now we will learn to perform DXF batch processing. From the File menu choose DXF batch processing. Add the DXF files by clicking on the Add button and selecting one or more DXF files. It is important to note that the DXF files should be prepared for direct input in Bisco. This means that each material should be in a separate layer, using closed polylines, and the layer information regarding color and fill mode should be available. We have already covered the steps to prepare a DXF file in the previous tutorial, importing DXF file to Bisco. You can decide if the bitmap is to be modified and prepared for EN ISO 10077 or for the NFRC 100/500 standard. This is similar to selecting EN ISO 10077 or NFRC 100/500 function from the bitmap menu. Then, we have other options which we previously discussed during Bisco batch processing, such as triangulate and calculate to generate the calculation grid mesh and run the calculations. Then you can choose to select one or multiple options from Generate Word Report, Generate a PDF Report, or Generate a PDF Summary Report. Click on OK to run DXF batch processing. Then we visualize the calculations run for each drawing one after the other and generate the corresponding PDF report according to the relevant standard. Thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial.